Hello to everyone, my name is Daniel Davila. I'm a student of National University Open and Distance, UNAD. In this opportunity, I talking about a theoretical perspective in the Qualitative and Quantitative Research course. My tutor is Mili Andrea Muñoz. Uh, the theory that I will use is social constructivist model, interaction hypothesis. It was developed by Michael Lund um, on 1996, and it was used to study how is acquired the second language under the following hypothesis, which learners learn new forms in a language through the negotiation around meaning that occurs when they engage in communication and communicative learning activities, where interaction and input are two major players in the process of acquisition and conversation and other interactive communication are the basis for the linguistic roller. Further, hypothesis center use on the mingle, but also as a place where the context for interaction are designed. It's a face-to-face oral interaction and communication idea that could boost the proficient skills of language for the scale of helping learners to maximize acquisition of input for second language learning. Uh, this theory indicates that modified iteration involves linguistic simplifications and conversational modifications. Examples of conversational modifications are elaborations, slower speech rate, gestury, additional contextual quests, comprehension checks, clarification requests, self repetition or paraphrase, and conversation adjustments. Can I comprehension in the second language? This theory work by three steps. First, showing the linguistic conversational adjustment promote comprehension of input. Second step is showing that adjustment promote acquisition as applied to my topic. This theory holds that I will expect my independent variables, in which this theory needs to specific one or more mechanics to explain the the interlanguage chains where interaction itself contributions to language development to influence or explain the dependent variables where interaction is die learners fin learning's opportunities where or not they make productive use of them due to many factors like the learner's personality that could affect both the quality and quantity of second language learning that at the same time could mirror the difference between adult and children learnings first language and second language because it's part of an address to general principles of human learning and intelligence. In conclusion, I can see that this theoretical perspectives that promotes is the interaction between the speakers of the language that is being learning as a mechanism that facilitates better the understanding and acquisition of a second language. Since in the interaction with other people is necessary to use resource communicative and linguistic resource that only arise in the real interaction with others people around my city, around my family, around my schools, in the different places that I interactive with other people. Uh, in front of the theory that my partner Yesenia chose, which is a theory of temporal motivation and which was developed by Pierce Stills and Cornelius J. Koenig. I think it is I think it is successful with the proposal that has been working. It is a situations it is a theory that explains the way of acting and understanding people's actions in different situations that are particular to them, since the behavior of people is recognized while they carry out some process, as she says, it helps then recognize their independent variables to organize the development of their tasks according to the importance they consider. In the other hand, I think that the theory that my partner Anderson chose about motivation and affectivity in learning and acquiring a second language, developed by Bertie Garner and Berneus Wilson and Garner, it's a very important current of thought that must be taken into account with teaching not only a second language but in general all time in the school, since the motivation of the students and the teacher are essential for learning. Teaching without motivation lacks difficulty, that many are mistakes since the student um, is considered a passive actor to to whom there is a transfer information, just only transfer information as a box. I think I think it's a very successful proposal for Anderson work and for everyone's work in our work group. Thank you. Bye bye.